Briggs, my guess is he's like 2 years from retirement. He's just keeping his head down and riding through this woke insanity and not saying anything. And we've just got to make it another couple of years, and he's out. He can retire and relax, and good for him. Honestly, good for him. I think he's got a strong body of work, a strong career, right? I think he's bought a lot. I think the world has been much better for him, frankly. So yeah. Honestly, but yeah, all normal fandom feels exactly the same way about current Doctor Who. They all hated it, right? Because it was shit, and they all thought exactly the same thing that we all thought. They're just not allowed to say it publicly. They do, though, end up getting in like tons of trouble and probably get in like serious lawsuits, right? So yeah, I hear it, but I think that the power is waning. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Yeah. Well, again, AI, I really truly believe is the way forward. So this is I think fantastic, but it's still using it's still using the past gen technology, right? It still uses it's not using VO3. All right, 1 second. Let's pull this up. So it's not using anything called Google VO3, which is phenomenal, right? Absolutely incredible. By the way, this is by a guy called Midjourney Doctor Who. He has a Patreon. I joined his Patreon. It's like $2 a month, just to show my appreciation, right? It's so yeah, he's using very easily available, very cheaply available commercial tools. The high end stuff is going to be very different this time next year. Again, you'll be able to do that stuff like that car chase. So here, I'll pull up that car chase quickly for anybody who didn't see it. Hang on. This car chase, I think the car chase bits are all AI. Right, this is all AI. This is a movie called Havoc that's on Netflix right now. I didn't get much past the car chase. I like the car chase. That was pretty good. After that, I got kind of bored. But yeah, I think they just saved themselves a ton of money. Yeah, this is all. You can kind of tell it's VO3. I think when you see the people, that's real people. That's what's to do with their face mask things. And this is AI. I mean, so this is what the next gen tools are going to look like. Which again, they're here. They're just like you can make. Four. So like 4 or 8-second clips a day for $120 a month, right? When you can render like full movies and stuff. I don't know how it works because I think you've got to get some kind of animatic first to see if that's how you want it. I guess because you can't have all the trial and error. But anyway, this is where AI is, right? And so I don't know if doink. There you go. So again, this time by Midjourney Doctor Who, and again, I think it's fantastic. I mean, this is really just stunning. I find Big Finish would highlight it, but their insane crowd base will go nuts. it does have a very nice atmospheric beginning. So if you have never listened to Spare Parts, so I guess most people haven't listening, it's essentially Genesis of the Cybermen, and it all takes place underneath the surface of Mondas, which is now in space. The surface is unlivable, and there's this push to recruit people for the military for some new project to get themselves back on the surface of their planet. Right? But it's the visuals of it is very, very much nailing what it is.
Battle from above the sky. See visitors from the stars. All action adventure. Thrilling, astounding, startling.
Sunday for 7 days. Sounds suitably tawdry and unreal.
Again, with the next gen, he'll be able to generate the Doctor and the background together. Here he has them separately, and you can tell. But the generate's going, and the lip sync's going to be a little bit better as well. But it's still, look at this, it's crazy.
Realistic. If we could find an usherette in the gloom, Nissa, I'd buy you a strawberry movie.
I thought the pictures meant a sort of art gallery.
Not exactly, but it is an entertainment of sorts. And this cinema must have been shut for years.
A boarded-up picture house doesn't prove this is Earth.
You know, I'm not sure coming here was such a good idea.
But I love the design work of this. I mean, it all comes together perfectly. If only they made the story looking like this. Stop. Okay, so now we get the first scenes of the Proto-Cybermen. It's fantastic.
Committee, please.
Told you.
Remarkable. Unlike, but not unlike. And with a processed armoured horse, too.
Good evening, officer.
Identify yourself. Civilian movement is forbidden during hours of curfew.
No blank mask yet, still recognisably human for all the...
It's just great. I mean, it really is.
Augmented bodywork.
Identify yourself.
But not as advanced as I'd anticipated. That's encouraging.
Ow! Yeah, that transition didn't really work. But again, on VO3, totally would do.
It's constant. I have a selectee at North District Block 9, apartment...
So again, I want to bring your attention to what VO3 does, right? It transitions between scenes more effectively, right? And makes the lip sync and the audio spacing more believable as well, more real. And you can see that's what this is lacking.
I have a selectee at North District Block 9, apartment 31, Hartley 9AD.
And he's using likenesses of the actors who play the characters on the audio as a guy. It works very well.
And I'm reporting a stranger at the same location. Check. First name Nissa, and the surname is something like O'Traken.
That was a good cut, by the way. Anytime you don't notice it, it's a good cut.
Oh, look, it's Matty.
Again, this is fantastic.
He's been missing for ages.
What is it?
He's my Matt. He must have been hibernating in the decorations box.
What are they up to down there?
Levelling the area, I told you.
Without touching the buildings? No. I think their purpose is far more specific.
Why? What else could they possibly be? Blind.
Cybermen stuff, maybe. I don't know.
Me, Doctor? They're digging up the graveyard.
Careful. We have company.
Do not move. You are recognized escapees and are required for...
I was just thinking, what would this look like if they did this story in the 80s with this design? It would have been really cool.
Adjudication. Police patrols report a disturbance in the city. Hostile intruders have been observed.
But this is an interesting change of law because in 10th Planet it just opens its mouth and speak and words come out. Here he's like using lip sync. And I think it's a good idea. So here we get the first look at a proto-cyber controller, and it's brilliant, right? It's absolutely brilliant.
Observe.
The committee is agreed. Insurgency must be crushed.
I wish the thing I've been wanting for a while is to do. Somebody should do reprints of the New Adventures, right? The Virgin New Adventures, and have him make him illustrate it with his illustrations using AI. That's what he does with it right now, which is again fabulous. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, this is lovely, right? The third Cushy movie. Now you really see how close it gets. Sort of Orion. So this was a started life as something called an audio visual, which was an audio. Like Big Finish, but this was before Big Finish, and it was the fan-made one. This was when Nick Briggs starred as a doctor. Then they remade it for Paul McGann, where they needed their scripts done very quickly, so they just adapted his older script. It's an interesting cyber tale. It tells about a bigger story about a war with androids, between android and humanity, when Cybermen came in as a third destabilizing force. This stuff's just lovely, right? It absolutely just lovely. Oh, my head! Yeah, look at me! I'm there. Go and help this guy out. Yeah, so go. Yeah, I will go to the Patreon and support him. It's so such a nice guy, and it's such a good idea what he's doing. Right? Yes, absolutely fantastic. Another guy I like a lot. Let's see if we can find the story. Here we go. Let's go straight there. Would I love this to be true? Oh, I would love this to be true. That J. Michael Straczynski is going to take over Doctor Who. I give it. It's not impossible, right? I think. Here's what I think is going on. I think he's angling for the job. I think if look, the rumors are that, and who knows if they're true or not. Apparently, somebody swore to me that the rumored ending for the recent season wasn't true in the slightest, right? And it wasn't going to be Susan just coming in the end to watch from a distance with the Vlinks being a DJ. But apparently, Susan was going to be involved for like a major, like half the show. In an important way, and thank God they didn't. Thank God they took that out. But the rumors is that there's a streaming partner that wants Doctor Who but doesn't want Russell T Davies' vision of it, which of course makes sense. Why would anybody want Russell T Davies' vision of it? It's absolute failure. But more than that, it's tied to Disney Plus. Why would you want your show tied to Disney Plus? One of the greatest problems with Doctor Who in recent years, I'll say from the end of the Capaldi years, is a lack of story, right? A lack of consistency of important story and structure, and where story and character and structure is sacrificed to make a spurious political point, so the writer can feel like, and Chris Chibnall or Russell T Davies can feel like they're a virtuous person when they're obviously not, right? Take Rosa, for example. Right, Rosa was an incredibly stupid story with massive plot holes, but where essentially that if Rosa Parks didn't refuse to get up from her seat, then the civil rights movement would never happen, and black people would still have no civil rights and be essentially enslaved, right? And so somebody travels back from the 50th century to stop her moving back because the black people have got out of there and didn't know their place. And it's just so stupid. Like, nobody's ever met anybody who feels that way ever, right? It's so ridiculous. I mean, yeah, obviously there are racists around, but like, they're not many. I have to say, if you're, I think sometimes you may blame racism for just, life sucks sometimes. Yeah, that's just it. But yeah, it was, so that was the story. That was the story of like how ludicrous it is that there'll be no civil rights. It's just completely jettisoned in favor of a spurious political point. Like Yasmin Finney's inclusion makes no sense whatsoever. She's a chick with a dick. She's a chick. I mean, yeah, okay. If women could have penises, yes, Russell, that would be magical and could redefine time, space, and reality. Women don't have penises. It's a confused boy. All right. That's what the law and science says. I'm not going to get in her face or his face or whatever's face about we believe different things. I don't believe that Yasmin is who is the person Yasmin believes themselves to be. Right. And this whole insane tying everything into her being trans or him being whatever. I don't know what the right pronoun is, right? It was just and it destroyed it. It actually destroyed this new era straight away. It destroyed the anniversaries. The viewership went right down. Then you saw Shooty Gatwa being a gay masturbatory fantasy on Christmas, and it destroyed it again. And then it just wasn't good enough to maintain it. I'm sorry. And I liked the church on Ruby Road. I thought that had potential. Oh, so sad. So J. Michael Straczynski, he can write. He knows how to write. He's written a lot of very good things. And he knows how to write with structure. I mean, that's why Babylon 5 was good. It was a well-structured, it was like a 5-novel series as told in TV. And it was groundbreaking. Nobody had done that before. And he had characters which nobody was black and white. You loved all of them, right? Because he's good at his job. He can do his job, right? And he does it well. He's done a lot of very good comics work. I liked he did a creator-owned thing called Rising Stars, which I liked a lot, right? It went for 24 or 36, 48 each. I can't remember. But it was a good superhero yarn that in its own world with decent characters. I think he would do very well as a showrunner. I think it's very unlikely, right? I think it's very unlikely. What would be better? I think this is the best you could hope for is whoever is the showrunner. Say Joe Hill does it, right? Joe Hill, who's Stephen King's son, did Lock and Key. He's quite a good writer in of his own right. If in the same way J. Michael Straczynski brought in, what's his name? What's it called again? I've got his books over there. I'm looking at trying to see his name. Sydney Edge of Forever, Harlan Ellison. Right, he brought in Harlan Ellison into Babylon 5, into the writing room, essentially to improve the writing on it, right? Harlan Ellison. By the way, so I think bringing J. Michael Straczynski into a writing room would be fantastic, right? Would be fantastic. Lonnie's there, how you doing? You said biggest bass boat, we hope it helps. I don't know what a bass boat is. But thank you. Boss boat. No, bass boat. You're saying bass boat. I don't know what that means. But okay, thank you. It's very, I said Trump's taking a lot of shit for supporting Israel from his base. I'm very grateful that he's doing it. Anyway, J. Michael Straczynski. What the series needs is somebody you could write. So I would say adding him into a writer's room as somebody who can really know what they're doing and improve everything would be a fantastic idea. Will it happen? Nobody knows what's going to happen. Right? Nobody knows. wherever Doctor Who goes, they should really, really have it with all the classic, right? They should have a whole hub. I think maybe where would be better, Netflix or Amazon? I prefer Netflix just because its interface is so much better than Amazon. But I think Amazon is a good home for it, right? But again, not with Rusty Davies. Rusty Davies has to go. He's just really destroyed it, right? He's really destroyed. Anyway, so I think J. Mark Straczynski, is this a real thing? I doubt it. Let's have a look. J. Mark Straczynski has been fueling rumors about the future of Doctor Who by stating he'd love to be a showrunner on the show. He knows this is going to pick up internet buzz, right? And he knows whatever deals are being done this is going to come up. Like, his name is big enough that it could he could really do something with this. But no one has approached him yet. Earlier this year, J. Michael's Grace of Babylon 5 announced that he will be moving to the UK after a recent Babylon 5 reboot project had stalled. While he was careful not to indulge what he was working on, he implied that might be a reboot of Blake 7. He'll be fantastic for that. Oh my God. Okay. I would say Michael Straczynski is the spiritual son of not Terrence Dicks. Terrence Dicks as well, to some extent. Imagine he's the Bastard Love Child of Terrence Dicks and Terry Nation. Right, very similar. Right, he's Terry Nation with a bit more. I wouldn't say talent. No, Terry Nation had a lot of talent. Look at the first series of Blake 7. It's fantastic, right? Yeah, he's a spiritual successor to Terry Nation. That's very fair. Maybe a little less populist, but in terms of is he jobbing writer who knows how to work, right? Certainly he's moving to Babylon. He maybe do Blake 7. Fans immediately expected he might be working on another cipher or maybe Doctor Who. That'd be fantastic. At the same time, rumor Russell D. Davis getting sacked spread on the internet. It's not that simple as being sacked. It's not. It's a very simplistic. The industry doesn't work that way. There's so many people and so many entities working together to create Doctor Who, as it is today. What would happen is there'll be an alternative deal worked out without him being involved. He'll still have to go through Bad Wolf, and I imagine being very resistant to removing Rusty Davies or replacing Rusty Davies. But the deal's a deal is a deal. Like, if you can't get a deal with Rusty Davies, I just don't think you can. I mean, there's no way. How can you explain this to your shareholders? Hey, you know the guy totally fucked up Doctor Who took it from a fading franchise into a dead franchise? That guy, yeah, he's going to come and do the same thing again, right? But you've got to understand it, you've got to watch a bunch of stuff on a different platform. How can you sell that to your investors? It's like such a terrible idea. Like, you can say, look, I'm having a gay Doctor Who, a black gay Doctor Who. And I go, well, that could work. And now I see it, and now I know it can't, right? It's really... It was the gay bit that really killed it. It just was. I'm sorry. So he's not being sacked, right? He might well be being sidelined. That I can imagine. That's why David's own comments on David Tennant's podcast that made him sound like he might be making an exit on the show. Or he can't really say anything until War Between the Land and the Sea airs. Otherwise, he's sabotaging his own production at that point. Right, because if he says he's going and there's no future laid out, people will go, well, why am I going to bother watching War Between Land and Sea for? It's from a dead Doctor Who that killed Doctor Who. So he can't say anything then, right? Are a dismal couple of seasons shooting out were left? Yes. Disney's refusal to re-up. We still actually don't know that. I mean, I can't imagine they are, but we don't know that. Re-up investment in the show and the future has been uncertain. Doctor Who production news posted to X rumors began to swirl about the time of JMS is moving a Doctor Who needing a showrunner. I would love it, right? I would love it, but can't imagine. They started because J. Michael Straczynski is coming to UK to work on production. People have been speculating that it's Doctor Who. Straczynski said on Blue Sky. Oh, why be on Blue Sky? Oh, JMS, Blue Sky it's just a loser ground. It's a platform for absolute, like blue scold. That's what they call it. Said that he's not working on Doctor Who. While a fan noted it will be too good to be true, I really think it'll be good. The account posted, it is true. He's quite angry with the person posting false information. He's working on something else and looking forward to eventually finding out what it is, but I'm intrigued because I enjoy Babylon 5. Okay, so but then he waited himself. Okay, this is what so I met. I've got to say, I met J. Michael Straczynski once. I was at Comic-Con, right? Which one was it? In the early 2000s. It was before. It was one where he saw the trailer for Iron Man. And he was there. He is tall. I mean, like he's like over 6 feet tall. He's massive. Anyway, at a previous Comic-Con a couple of years before, I met Harlan Ellison. And he saw I was wearing, the idlid, the yarmulke, right? And he looks up at me because he's Jewish. He's just to understand, the word goyim is a derogatory term for non-Jew, right? He looks up at me and goes, "Hey, what are you going to do with these fucking goyim?" I'm like, "I don't know, Harlan." If you ever find Harlan Ellison talking about it, he's a fantastic speaker. Oh, I love Harlan Ellison. Like a really genuinely fantastic speaker. And try and find his version of The City on the Edge of Forever. He wrote a book. Oh, man, we can make that with AI. That's going to be fantastic. Oh, I want to see that. Right? I want to see that. His version of it is way better than the Joan Collins version. One I would say is that the Attack Impulse podcast has been speculated that Straczynski might be a logical choice of series. He's also stated that JMS has been mad at him over Babylon 5 coverage, so it might be a situation where X account for Doctor Who is conflating topics. Could be. So he quote posted the later tweet saying, "Not correct. I'm not working on and not working on anything because there's simply been no conversations either way because I'm just getting into the swimming pool. Nothing is included or precluded. All options are open." Okay, so it looks like he wants the job, right? It looks like he wants a job, and I hope he gets it, right? And then he goes on to say, he started speculating about the possibility of working on the show. He said, "I suppose the question is, would Doctor Who fans be willing to accept an American, even a hardcore Anglophile, with a UK visa for such an inherently British..." Yes! 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 I want a new creative voice of Doctor Who. And J. Michael Straczynski is a creative voice I trust. Again, I see him being more like... okay, you know what? If he could be like a Terrence Dicks to John Nathan Turner in his first season. Who a steadying voice. Or like Harlan Ellison in his writing room. A steadying voice. Give that Babylon Boy a sensei and the like. Would I be worthy? Yes, you would. Yes, you would. In a prior post, he mentioned he would definitely like the job, saying, "Totally." Saying, "I'm assuming you might be here to the next showrunner. Seems like good timing and a good fit." He's there to pick up work. He's a jobbing writer, not trying to gossip or stir anything up in the current Doctor Who regime. We just like your work. Exactly. Totally get it. Just wanted to manage the expectation to be clear. I would love nothing more in life than to take on that job. I'll be thrilled of a lifetime, but we'll see. I reckon something's going on. I mean, probably nothing, but I reckon something might be up, right? I do reckon something might be up. That'd be great, wouldn't it? That'd be genuinely fantastic. What else we got here? Oh God, Jerry Burdane, he's such a moron. He knows nothing about Israel or anything. A great actor though. Jerry Burdane calls for America to stop support of Israel. It's a genocide taking place in 4K. Oh, you know big words. Who knows big words? What a big boy. James Gunn rejects the idea that Superman needs to be a home run success. Listen, I just know the guy who runs the site hates the James Gunn Superman. I just hated it from the first moment and absolutely detested it, right? And then couldn't stop hating it. Just hate it with every fiber of his being. Was not a fan, right? Was not a fan in any way. I got that story up here. 1 second. Let me pull up this. So here we go. Let's do a bit of toxic fan. Let me see if I can find it. Wow. Mount Lebotati Laki in Indonesia erupted. Wow. Here, I'll show you that. It's crazy. I tell you, it's the end of days, mate. It's the end of days. I don't know what to tell you. Over here, doink. Here, let's look at this. Doink. Here it comes. I mean, again, that's crazy. Oh, we've got to look at the Top Food magazine, which is generally speaking hilarious.
Hari ini paling sadis.
Yeah, good.
Ini kami pantau dari Posko Bokang.
It does not look good. A little bit end of days going on. Okay. I know what that means, but it's probably not good news. Anyway, I digress. Let's have a look at a bit of toxic fandom. This guy is obsessed with me in a way that you can't believe. I live rent-free in his head, and it's really quite funny. And this makes actually quite good content, right? So he's really incensed that I'm a normative heterosexual male. That really bothers him, right? So let's look at this clip of my evil that he's posted to the world. And the reason he's posting it is because he gets clicked. We're going to do a bit of a dive in this guy in a minute because it's interesting when you get into it. I'll show you the original. I'm sorry, this thumbnail is objectively hilarious in every way. And if you don't see how hilarious it is, it's because you're a religious fundamentalist weirdo, right? Who has no sense of humor whatsoever. The original video before without the stuff on it, and that's even harder, isn't that? That's just fantastic. I'm a normative heterosexual male. I think these women who are designed by computer to look hot, right? Means I would like to have sexual congress with them. That would happen. I'm not going to do that for many reasons. One reason is they're not real. Second reason is I'm married. I'm very happily married to my wife, right? Third reason, I'm super religious and I don't stop anybody who's not my wife, right? Not that there's anybody offering, right? As the other, there's so many fucking reasons why I'm not going to fuck these ladies. I think the first one is they're not real, right? But no. This is incensed. What's his name? Harry? Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree too. I think it's fantastic, right? Yes. I think you should take it in the spirit that's meant. Now, poor little Harry, though, he can't cope, right? He can't, I don't know, what's his deal? Is he actually, I'll tell you what I think his deal is, right? But is he just I don't know, permanently celibate? But look how many clicks he got from this. You got 13,000. No one yet, darling. It's the boobies. Boobies bring the clickety clicks, and you know that. Jean-Luc. But I love seeing the response. There's one here I think was brilliant. Agree with himself. I see. I do. You see, I do agree with me. See, I'm not plagued by self-doubt. I think I'm right, and I think you're wrong. Right? I am. Yes, I agree with myself. That's why I say what I say, because I think it's true. Right, for a man calling himself a rabbi, I am Rabbi. He's not acting like one. Let me ask you a question, Thomas, Lord of the East, or whatever the fuck you are. What does a rabbi act like? More like a horny sailor than a rabbi. Oh, mate, if you weren't mind-meltily fucking stupid, that's the fucking point. Fuckwit. Oh, yeah, it's about this is subverting expectations, but done in a way with intelligence. Mike Zero says, laugh my fucking ass off. What the fuck is this? Well, this guy comments on most of my stuff. So you know what it is, mate. I don't know. You know the beard is crusty. It is rather. It is. But you know, it's from having actual sexual congress with people. My good lady wife, rather than living the life of a pathetic incel. I love the way they call people incels. And they clearly have no relationship with anybody of the opposite sex or the desired sex. Right? They're sexually desired sex. And it really comes through very obviously. Don't let this man come into contact with actual non-AI women. I'm happily married. I'm happily married with daughters and daughters-in-law. I'm totally fine. If this is how he acts around his own AI creation, he is foul. Ollie, may I ask you? Oh, you're 22. A tweeter that tweets random stuff about... No, you don't. I mean, you just don't have any... form of following about what you're doing. Thinks too much about film and TV professional idiot. Him. Well, thank you for telling us, right? This fucking gross borderline sexual harassment, says David, who doesn't really know what borderline sexual harassment is. Anti-woke seeing goblin rabbis AIs. What the fuck? Anti-woke seeing Goblin's rabbi on the Goblin Rabbi's AI thumbnails be like, fuck me, mate. I don't know. You're not exactly Shakespeare now, are you? Do people actually watch the channel? Yeah, they're watching right now. Look at this. They must be more perverted than he is. Well, I wouldn't want to judge, but probably. I know he's just a pervert. I don't think I am. I think desiring lust, expressing lust for Varada Seether, a highly sexualized AI version of Varada Seether, Millie Gibson, is sexual normacy, actually, right? Andrew Heshi, this guy, terrified to come close to me because I've had it in his ass so many times before. Somebody replied to him. Let's see what he said. Oh no, that's the ad somebody replied to. Yeah, kill this guy with hammers right here. Dude, that's hardly I really should report that. That's targeted violence. What is wrong with that man? Gross! Again, it's called being heterosexual. Yeah. Fuck off, you absolute pig! Well, if you're gonna put it that way. Erudite arguments like that will always get a listening to. Million Varadas should be able to sue. He looks 70. Oh, I wish I was 70. I'm in my, not even at my 60s yet. And he's perving on women who's 20. Yeah, you do, you still do remain sexually attracted to young, hot women, no matter how old you get. Again, am I fucking them? No, because they're not real. And they're not offering. And I'm married. Yes. Yeah, it's okay to perv on something that's not real. Go, oh my God, that looks very hot. Right? That's what normal people do. And who is 33? Plus, I'm pretty sure those videos could be classified as revenge porn. How is it what revenge am I getting on Million Verada? It's not like I ever had any form of relationship with them. This isn't the worst. He made similar images of the canonical 15-year-old. So okay, what's his name again? Gay. Let's look more about this guy. Gay Jamie, LGB with the loves Palestine, obviously. YouTuber who reacts to stuff and plays other stuff. I bet this person has a tiny channel. Let's have a look. How big is their channel? Oh, it's not so tiny. He's just jealous. It's just okay. It's not. I mean, mine's big. That's the trouble. My channel's much bigger. He's just jealous that nobody gives a shit what he says. Gamer Jamie, you look better with the coloured hair and out the string vest. Oh, fuck me. Really? What was he saying about me? That cunt. He looks everything. Okay, dude. You shouldn't be talking about the looks of anyone. Look at you. Oh, fuck me. Really? You're talking about how somebody else looks? You? Fuck you. Really? Whatever. Even I hate RTD, but this, I don't know what it is, says Lord Riddler. Again, you comment on my stuff all the time, so I think you do. This is a grown man, by the way, yes. All this over a TV show. Now, here's the thing I really want to focus on for Adam Arnold. All this thing on the TV, I don't get why the anti-woke can't let other people enjoy the show. How are we stopping you enjoy the show? How's me saying this is shit? Enjoy the show. What's this guy? BM says, if I can get my hands on Tzvi Lebetkin, I'll grab him by the scruff of his t-shirt, pin him up against the wall until I find out why putting sexualized contents of women, why, I think you must have the word, he is putting content sexualized women on the thumbnail of his videos. Because it enrages people like you. It makes fun of people like you. It makes people like you absolutely crazy. You're more than welcome to come on my channel anytime you want, mate. Hold me by the scruff, mate. You big tough guy hiding behind your fucking avatar. Really? Come on my channel. Come on my channel. Really? Look. Oh my God. It's a sock puppet account. Look at this. It's a sock puppet account. Really? Ooh! If I could not hide behind it, behind this, behind this avatar. How pathetic! Yeah, that really is pathetic. Hot Space says, "Pig." Oh, what's going on there? Come here. I don't want to do that. Stop this. What are we up to? Oh yeah. Bye. Chaotic Sim says, "I hate straight men." We know. You shouldn't be so hateful in his life. You shouldn't be so hateful. Look at the really makes it. It looks like I queered Doctor Who to death. He did. I can't do to his anymore. I know. Oh, but this guy apparently, what's his name? Oh, what's the guy's name? Matrix Man or something? Oh, what the fuck is he called? I can't remember. This is one of his stock. Okay, whatever. How sad. Okay, yeah, but this is the point. I can't get why the anti-woke can't let other people enjoy it. How am I stopping you enjoy the show? What? Look, you don't have to listen to me. Just block me, put me on mute, right? Again, how is my opinion upsetting? I couldn't care less about your opinion, about anything. Like, absolutely anything. Couldn't give two shits. Why does my opinion bother you? They don't have to like it, but no need to be a twat and spoil it for everybody. Again, everybody else and call Doctor Who fans weird. And what a weirdo make something like this. Yeah, no, Doctor Who fans are weird. You are weird, right? Doctor Who fans always used to be weird, but it used to be a friendly weird. Now it's a nasty weird, right? Now it's a desperate loser weird, right? And I think none of this says more. It's a better example of this than Jean-Luc, right? I was like, what is this guy's problem? Why is he so obsessed with me? I'll get to the Radio Times cover in a second. Why is he so obsessed with me? And so I went, look at his link tree. And the answer's there. Let's look at his YouTube channel. Now, he's not doing bad. 1.66 thousand subscribers, 70 videos, right? But I think he's desperately jealous. But here, look at this, and you really see a lot about him. Do you see his face in every one of the thumbnails? Right? Me. Oh, me. Yeah, no, you're not interesting. That's the trouble, Harry. You're not that interesting person. And it's all narcissism. Right? It's just relentless narcissism about me. And here's the thing. It hasn't really taken off. All right. How long has he been doing this for? 6 years. Okay. And, you got 1 point. And look, you should be very happy for whatever God gives you in life. Right. But, like, it's not like, you're lighting up the world with this, are you? right? Blue sky, how pathetic. All right, I mean, it's Instagram. I guess it's more me. It's me. Look, I'm just dressing up. It is all about me, and no one's fucking interested in you. That's the fact. Look, dude, find yourself a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I don't know if you're straight or gay or whatever. I don't care, but find someone in your life, because look, this loser narcissism. It's fucking sad, mate. Right? It's fucking sad. And I actually feel bad for you. Speaking of feeling sad, I feel bad. Here's a cover of the next Doctor Who magazine. So this is the cover I predicted. Billie Piper is the Doctor, but not with a question mark. It actually looks worse when you see it in a still. This is just embarrassing. Again, they had no idea when they put this card together. This would represent the absolute failure of Doctor Who. And this is how it's seen in the whole world. Absolute and complete failure. Really sad. I think the neck's too thick or something. I don't know, just not working at all. But it does. This represents the I know exactly how they did this. That neck is shooting outward and they changed the skin tone to make it lighter, but it's too thick. They need to make the Billie Piper head over towards the left a bit. Rossi, David, and Pathways to Potential Futures. Rossi saying, I have no fucking idea what we're fucking doing. Hopefully we'll come back. 15th Doctor's Final Stand. I couldn't care less. Belinda's Journey. No, they just destroyed Belinda. They get Belinda home, and then they end up, erasing her and creating a new Belinda. So, yeah. I mean, that really looks shit in real life. Like, what? Why make a still of that? Oh, that's pretty embarrassing. Oh, what has Doctor Who come to? What has it come to? What are we up to? There was a new character options figure. Here, maybe. Let's have a look. Character options. There you go. So I don't know. I'm just. Oh, I got this over here. Actually, one second. I'll put it on with this. I'm never going to diss the quality of the character options work, which is excellent. I mean, they've just been relentlessly excellent throughout this since 2005 when they came on board, right? And their sculpts have been excellent. They've been very responsive to the fan base, very, very eager, to please them and produce what people want, right? Is this by contractual obligation, or are people going to buy this? And this is really from a different world where this wasn't a complete failure. I mean, honestly, why didn't you have a Yasmin Finney in this set? Right? That would actually make it sell more, I think. Right? You should put the Doctor and Rose Mark II in this set. I like, it's a good figure that you can have different hands and different faces. I mean, that's kind of cool. But look, they destroyed this entire era by making it all revolve around Yasmin Finney being a chick with a dick. They shouldn't have made it all about her being like, and then what was it called again? The dressing down, the pronouns. Man, this was woke shit beyond woke shit. And yeah, David Tennant was quite good in it. I liked Meet the Beat, but like, look, either you're getting a watch or an avoid thing, right? And there's too much in it to say no, avoid. Don't fucking bother with any of this bullshit, right? What to tell you? Doink. So again, the sculpts look good. There's some action poses. I guess they went to Camden to do them. Is this the same sculpt as the last one? I think the sculptor's different by the looks of it. Yeah, so I don't know. Not really for me. But again, I like I don't want to diss the qualities of character options. All right, but yeah. How much will this be as well? Do we know? I bet it's going to be expensive. What do you reckon? £40? Yeah, let me see if anybody's got a price on this up. We'll do character options. Let's see. Oh, we should have done Starbeast, maybe? Character options are the latest. Let's see if anyone's giving us an idea. I mean, the John. I thought the John Pertwee with the Sonic Screwdriver set was a good one, but damned expensive. I don't think we do have a price of it up. Nope. But man, this has been an era. I mean, like this has been it's been the era with least action figures. I think so, probably. Character. We'll try Beep the Meep. Beep the Meep. £50? Fuck me. £50? Are you serious? I'm like speechless. £50. Really? Customers will be limited 2 sets per order. Okay, £45. Allow. I guess plus 5 shipping. It sounds high. So I wouldn't. I'm not spending the money on this. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.